arena, get the feelings of a real game. I mean, we're a young team, so I mean, each opportunity we have to step out there is important because I mean, we took a step forward today, like Coach said. I mean, we came out flat, and they were ready to go. They were physical, they were aggressive, they were scrappy. They got a couple good players, so they punched us in the mouth. But I think we responded well to come out the second half, and that was good.
Yeah, the big thing in the first half was those 10 turnovers. What do you think kind of contributed to that?
In the first half?
Yeah, 10 first half turnovers.
Yeah.
I think it was lack of communication or something?
Lackadaisical. I had a couple where I tried to toss the ball to Jaron, and we weren't focused. We weren't in it. I thought we came out strong. We got a little 7-point lead, and we relaxed. So we just have to keep getting better, keep improving, and we'll be fine.
And you had a good day with 18 points. Had some threes. How do you feel just in your game? How did it just...
I mean, it felt good. Jaron made some great passes to start the game. Got a couple threes. I didn't shoot it well the rest of the game, but I mean, we just got to fight it out. These games, as you know, are dirty. A win's a win. It's a long season. We just got to keep progressing, and that's what we're focused on, going to practice Monday and getting better. Hopefully Monday.
Free throws also were a big negative for you guys. You did pretty well, but what do you for those younger guys too? Something like free throw shooting to try to help them get better at that.
Just relax, take a deep breath. I mean, they've been shooting free throws their entire life. I mean, we just gotta stay focused. I mean, we make them in practice, but it's different when the lights come on. So we'll be fine. We just gotta stay in our rhythm, stay in your routine, and block everything else out.
Overall, how do you think the freshman did first game on the Smith Center, namely Colin Smith?
Yeah, I thought he was good. He's long, he's physical, he's aggressive. He makes plays for us. He's something we didn't have last year as a shot blocker. So, but all of them, I thought Kevin Marfo and Toro had great possessions in the middle of the second half. They both had and ones. But we're getting there. Everyone's improving, and we have depth up front, which is nice. So we just got to keep building on it.
Okay, thanks, Tyler. Questions for Coach Joseph?
For you, Coach. Obviously, closer than you probably would have liked, but what do you take away from this? I know it's still just an exhibition. They are Division II, but what do you take away from this game?
I think the opposite. Actually, I love the fact that it was close. I love that. I love the fact that we got hit. I love the fact that we were forced to figure out how we're going to respond. I love the fact that we came out in the second half and went on that run to start the second half. You know, we have a young team. We have a lot of young guys who've never played before. We're going to have to rely on for us to be good. And this is a great first example of what happens when you come out flat. You know what I mean? I'm glad we got this opportunity to do this when it doesn't count in the box score in terms of wins and losses. But it's a great opportunity for us to figure out what kind of character we have when adversity strikes. And we did face some adversity going into the second half. They came out, credit to them. They did a great job. They were ready. They played with energy. They played confident. That's the thing when you're playing a team with you know, these exhibition games. And you know, they play maybe 1 or 2 Division I teams a year. So they're going to come out ready and fired up to play. And that's what they did, and it showed.
And after first half like that, especially first half of the whole season, what do you kind of tell your guys in halftime, just kind of to get them back refocused after, you know, kind of getting hit in the mouth, like you said?
There's no rah-rah speech at that point. You know, I said it all year. This is the upperclassmen. This is their team. You know, we have an opportunity. They have an opportunity. We all have an opportunity to figure out what kind of team we're going to be when it's all said and done. You know, I think we're in a position to figure that out pretty early. And today was a step forward in that regard. But to come out flat like that was disappointing. But to come out in the second half and do it better and, you know, with more energy and executing than we scored. I think our first 3 or 4 possessions in the second half. I thought that was great. So there's a silver lining in everything. You know, I really think it's a plus that it was this close. I'm not worried about who the opponent was, but in terms of what we're capable of figuring out because of the way the game went, I thought it was huge for us.
The impact from Colin Smith. How pleased were you with that?
That was a good first showing for Smitty. He's a talented kid. He's a kid who still needs to figure out how to play at this level. You know, young guys are going to have to understand how time and score. You know, he took some questionable shots and, you know, some things that we could have. Sometimes we could have got some better shots. But he's a talented kid. He's long and athletic. He has a rim protecting aspect that we really haven't had since Isaiah Armwood. I think he's a talented kid. I think he'll be good for us all year. He can do different things. But again, him as well as the rest of our freshmen, saw the court today. We just need to get better. We just got to continue to get better. We need to continue to get better defensively and figure out what we need to do to keep guarding as a team. The fact that they shot 50% from the field was disappointing. But we did get to the line 45 times. You need to lock down and make some free throws and bite down and be tough at the line. But there's some great things that came out of it. But we just need to keep tightening up.
Before the season, you stressed defense as something the team needs to focus on. What did you see from your team defensively today, and were you happy with it?
I wouldn't say I'm happy with it. We we had some holds and some lapses that kind of goofy mistakes. But again, these games are kind of funny because you don't get to see and scout the initial team. This team hasn't played yet. Don't have a lot of film on them. Typically we have about 3, 4, 5 games to bite down and really prepare for a team. So these games are also a little tricky defensively in terms of schemes, but whatever they're running, we got to do a better job of playing on-ball defense, and that starts with our perimeter guys. I think we got to do a better job in the gaps and a better job of post defense. I think their kid Abinum came out and he was fired up and he scored on 2 jumpers to start, and he had a couple jump hooks in the lane on our big guys, a couple and 1 buckets. He played great, 20 points and 9 rebounds. He was tremendous. He was tremendous. The whole team did a great job, but we got to do a better job defensively. So I wouldn't say I'm happy about our defensive showing, but again, it's early. We got a lot of work to do, and I think we'll bite down and get to work and we'll correct some things.
What do you think about Jerry? He had a few turnover problems, but overall, what do you think he brought?
Jared's going to be solid for us all year. Really, I think he's going to continue having to balance getting guys involved and keeping himself involved. That's the job of any point guard, making sure guys are getting shots when and where they should be getting them, but also understand the fine line between himself being aggressive and looking for his own offense. But I think he has a lot of basketball savvy. He's a smart kid, knows how to play the game, understands the game. So I think he'll be fine. But today he was solid for us. I wanted to have fewer goofy turnovers. But it's early. We'll look at the film. We'll fine tune some things and again, we just got to keep getting better. We got to keep getting better and going to work on a day-to-day basis and learning from the film, being critical of ourselves, being demanding of ourselves, and keep moving forward.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.